So we are going to start the session, listening, standard strategical solutions. Standard strategical solutions for listening comprehension. Listening comprehension. OET, common for all professions. So listening comprehension, common for all professions. For all professions. Sauerkraut. Yes. So, we are going to study this part of the story. So, two extracts, 24 questions. Right. So, 4 pages. We are going to discuss these things in detail. But before this, I'm going to give you some techniques or strategies which you have to follow. Part listening, part A. Listening, part A. So, now let us study these important points. We are going to deal with how we are going to do. So, I'm just taking the information from the official OET books, standard books I have on my. Remember, in part A, you listen to a recording of 2 consultations between a health professional and a patient. Dialogue. You take notes while you listen. This part of the test usually lasts around 15 minutes. Before you attempt the practice test, consider some important tips below. Remember, in part A, you listen to a recording of 2 consultations between a health professional and a patient. This is a dialogue. So you take notes while you listen. This part of the test usually lasts around 15 minutes. Before you attempt the practice test, consider some important tips below. These are not my words, these are taken from the official booklets. I'm very happy 18 students are there on board, including me. That's fine. So go through these points which I'm going to tell you. Just go through these points. Make notes, whatever important you feel, make notes. So this is something like a rapid fire round. You'll be getting 12 bullets, one after another. It's like a machine gun. You have to be very fast and you should be very swift. You should be very swift because one after another, they come. So part A, you listen. Now here you have to know the difference between hearing and listening. Hearing happens automatically. You don't need to have to focus, concentrate, or pay attention to something. Automatically your ears are open and they go into your ears. You're forced. It happens unintentionally. You need not focus much. That is what you hear. For example, suddenly some sound comes and you hear it. But when I am talking, you're listening. You ignore the other sounds and voices. That is called listening. Listening happens with intention. You need to focus. You need to concentrate. You need to be attentive. So these are the three techniques: focus, attention, and concentration techniques. What you have to focus, what you have to concentrate, and what you have to be attentive for. That's very important. You have to be very precise. You have to be very clear. Your goal is not to miss, not to miss. Here, come whatever may come, you hear. But you dare not to miss, that is listening. When you hear something and you focus on that, that becomes listening. You know what you want, then only you listen. You listen to a song because you are interested in it. You pay all attention to it. You focus all your senses on that. So remember that. First, you should know the difference. You should be mentally ready for that. And how to be mentally ready for that is by planning preparation, and presentation. These are the three P's. Three P's. Planning, preparation, and presentation. Planning means getting ready. Preparation means rehearsals. Presentation means ultimate. So without planning and without preparation, you cannot present. If you want to present in the final games and competitions, you have to plan first. Then you have to prepare. You have to rehearse. You have to practice, practice, practice. And then you will present on the day. So this is very important. Now you listen to a recording of 2 consultations. First consultation is the first extract, and the second consultation is the second extract. Fine. In each extract, you have a passage which is read out or a discussion, and this is commonly a dialogue. Dialogue is between 2 persons. It is not a monologue, it's a dialogue. It is not a discussion. So dialogue between 2 persons. There will be a health professional and there will be a patient. It is a dialogue between the health professional and the patient. For example, a cardiologist talking to his patient, or a nurse talking to her patient, a doctor or a GP or general practitioner talking to his patient, or a physiotherapist talking to his patient, or a pulmonologist talking to a patient, or some health professional talking to his particular patient. And there is a plot around it, plot. The plot is the problem, the central problem, which is drawing these 2 people together. They are related because of this problem, a heart problem, so a cardiologist and a cardiac patient. A pulmonologist and a lung-related patient. Yes. So, the relation is maintained there. It's commonplace. And then, this part of the test usually lasts around 15 minutes. 15 minutes flat. Around 14, 15, 16. Not exactly 15 minutes. And before you attempt the practice test, consider some important tests below. These words are taken as they are from the official booklet, and you will not bother about them. So I am there as a representative bringing them forward to you. Remember, important tips. Important tips. If you don't understand the word important, you are at a loss. Important tips. Do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts. So there are 2 things which you have to do in part A. 2 things you have to do in part A. Do's. do what you are supposed to do. Okay, there are two things. Use the subheadings to guide you. Follow this. Use the subheadings to guide you. Subheadings. What are subheadings? What are subheadings? Subheadings will be there in the bold fonts. They will be in the bold fonts. Now you can see here very clearly. Patient. Sorry. First one is patient. Then next one is medical history. Then these are the general symptoms, dermatological symptoms, psychological symptoms, recommended tests. So these are for the first. Then next one, let us see patient. The second extract, current medications, reason for medications, medication, and comments. Medical history, present condition, concerns expressed. So these are called the subheadings. These are called the subheadings. Yes. Fine. So you are supposed to go through these things. That is what he's telling you. Use the subheadings to guide you. So when you are pre-reading, there are three stages, pre-listening. There are three stages: pre-listening, while listening, and post-listening. Pre-listening, while listening, and post. When you are doing the pre-listening, you have to use the subheadings to guide you. They are guides or guideposts. What to do and what not to do, what you have to prepare for. They're going to tell you general symptoms, psychological symptoms, sociological symptoms, or concerns expressed. Concerns means worries. So he's telling you mentally to be ready for these things. So when he's giving a signpost, be alert, because there lies what you have to expect. Just blindly don't jump into conclusions. Be ready. What you are going to expect is important. Give specific rather than general information from the recording. These are the 2 points you have to note. The first one is pre-listening, and the second one is while listening. Before the beep sound comes, you have to underline the subheadings, like how I have done, so that you will expect what you are supposed to. And then give specific rather than general information from the recording. For example, be specific. You have to give specific information rather than general information. I told you a number of times, general to specific, simple to complex, easy to difficult, known to unknown. These are the 4 strategies. 4 strategies. General to specific. Don't give general information. Give specific information. Give specific information. For example, knee replacement. Knee replacement. Yes. Right knee or left knee? Right shoulder or left shoulder? Right hip or left hip? See, try to understand. This is called specific information. He's telling you to give specific information rather than general information from the recording. So, attend for those minute details. Attend for my replacement is general. Replacement is general. Shoulder, knee, or hip. What exactly? That is called specific information. And again, deeper, right or left is important. So concentrate on specific information. So there are 4 different things which you have to know. So the strategies are 4. So strategies. Strategies. First one is general to specific. What do you mean by general? General means common. Common things are not much important. The specific things are important. I bought something for you. What is that something? What is that something? Leg. Which leg? Left or right? Pain in the left leg. Leg. Pain in the leg. The leg. Which leg? Be precise. Be specific. That's what it is. Simple to complex. Simple to complex. Don't give simple answers, give complex answers. Relevant answers, complex. Clear picture. Okay? Clear picture in full, in entirety. The next one, known to unknown. Known to unknown. What you know, and what you do not know. So go to that depth and find out what you do not know. Next one. So what you know, many things are there, but what you don't know techniques, you don't know strategies, you don't know approaches, you don't know many things. And because of these things, people are writing 4, 5, 6, some people are writing 7 times. Desperate they are. desperate. Why you are facing this problem? Because you don't know. There are secrets which you have to dig and learn. It's okay you don't know. Somebody is going to tell you, try to learn. And the last one is easy to difficult. What is easy and what is difficult? What is easy? Taking a test and doing it is easy. Taking a test and doing it easy. And to get the result is easy. You only write the test, you only correct the test, and you will only score the test. Are you trained enough to test whether you have got the right answer or not? You may tick the answer, but there are many times I have shown my students that this is the wrong answer. Okay. So easy to difficult. Learning all these strategies is difficult. Go to the difficult place. If you want to fight with an ordinary boy, it's very easy to fight with him and win. Go to the strong person and win with him, then you are the survivor. Otherwise, people will say, he won over a weakling. And definitely he will win. What is greatness in that? Why are you resorting to easier versions of learning? Learn it the hard way round. You don't know. You are very talented. But are you using those talents properly? Use them in the right way. So, general to specific, simple to complex, known to unknown, easy to difficult. For example, let me tell you one thing. There is a word called incontinence. And many students don't know what is this incontinence. Many. They don't know. And there are a number of words like this. Number of words. If we don't know, why don't you go and find those words? Why don't you learn those words? They are difficult, that's why they are not easy. They're unknown, so that's why you do not know. They are complex, that's why they are not simple. They are specific, so don't take general things. Because the right hand side, you have those things which you have to learn. OET is to teach you what are the specific techniques, complex styles, unknown knowledge, difficult aspects. Not just, OET is not a general test. OET is not a simple test. OET is not a known test. OET is not an easy test. So why are you going only to these four categories? General, simple, known, and easy. Why? The big question, or you can call it $1 million question, is why? At the end of the day, you are nowhere. So go to specific things. I do not know grammar. So why don't you go for grammar instead of just doing whatever you want, whatever you know? Why don't you learn the complex things instead of doing something which is very simple? What is simple? Take a printout, do it. No, that is simple. Then, what you don't know, you go and learn them so that they will become known to you. Complex things will become simple. Specific things will become general. And difficult things will be easy when you go to the right hand side. turn the tables. Turn the tables. There is no shortcut to success. You have to do it. This all we have learned in our bachelors of education and masters of education. That's why I'm able to tell you all these things. So these are the do's. Now let us go for don'ts of part A. Don't. So don'ts, what you should not do. Don't do some things which are not required. Jump ahead or back. The gaps follow the sequence of the recording. Write full sentences. A word or short phrase is sufficient. Waste valuable time using an eraser to correct a mistake if you make one. Simply cross out any words you don't want the person marking your paper to accept. This takes a lot less time and you will not be penalized. Jump ahead or back. Yes. The gaps follow the sequence of the recording. Write full sentences. A word or short phrase is sufficient. Waste valuable time using an eraser to correct a mistake if you make one. Simply cross out any words you don't want the person marking your paper to accept. This takes a lot less time. Yes. Right. Now let us study these points. So, whenever you are attempting part A, you know that you're falling short of time. Time is the major constraint. Time is the major constraint. So don't do some things which suffer you and make you fall short of time. So now what are you supposed to do? Don't jump ahead. Don't jump back. Go in a step-by-step procedure, because you know the gaps which are given to you follow the sequence of the recording. As the recording goes, so your points go. First gap, first, then next gap, next, then the next gap, next. So one by one, they will be descending until you reach the last. They will come in a flow. They will not go up and down. They will not jump. If you do not get the third answer, okay, from the audio, you're not expected to get the fourth answer. But if you miss, okay, then there is no other option for you. So step by step, right? Write full sentences. Don't write full sentences. Don't write full sentences. Write that much which is important. A word or short phrase, a word or a short phrase is sufficient. Then why are you writing full sentences? What is the need? The phrases or the words, you should expect what is going to come. Is it a noun or is it a verb or is it an adjective? I'm going to show you now. I'm going to show you. This is just the introduction. Afterwards, I'll go. Fine. Next. So, write that phrase. The next one. Waste valuable time. Don't waste valuable time using an eraser to correct a mistake if you make one. Just strike it off and write it there. Just pull your line and write above it. Because afterwards you can do. You can do it afterwards. You can erase afterwards. At the end of this session, you'll have 2 minutes. You can erase those. No problem. Just cut off and write. Afterwards, you can rectify. No problem at all. But that is part A, will be taken immediately. At the end of part A, last, once you finish this, you'll have time. You'll have some time to check your answers. That is called post-listening. That time you can erase and you can write. No problem. Maybe 1 or 2 mistakes or maximum 3 mistakes. You can do that then. So, if you cut off, that will not be counted. You can just skip up that one also, right? Which you have rewritten, that will be considered. So no problem. So don't waste valuable time using an eraser to correct a mistake. If you make one, mistakes are common. To err is human. So no problem. Just strike off the word and write next to it or above it. That's enough. That's enough. Next. Simply cross out any words you don't want the person marking your paper to accept. So just cut it off. Because you don't want the person to consider that one, you just strike it off. And this takes a lot less time, and you will not, when you're erasing, you'll lose your focus, you'll lose your concentration. No, don't do that. Just strike it off and write. There will not be any penalty for that. Yes. So remember these don'ts. And now coming to, okay, this is all about part B. So I am teaching only, part A. So now only till here, only till part A. So when I teach part B, I'll explain part B points. Fine. Right. Sarah Croft. Yes. So Sarah Croft. So we are going to study about this particular thing. So you have 30 seconds to look at the notes. In this 30 seconds, what are you supposed to do? Yes. Now, 30 seconds. This is called pre-listening time. So that is pre-listening time. Yes. So pre-listening time. So 30 seconds of pre-listening time is there. And in that 30 seconds for extract one, 30 seconds, you have 12 questions. 12 questions. So you have one problem here. One problem here. Okay. One problem here. So this is the first problem. Okay. Then this is the first problem. Medical history, one is hypertension, and the second point is something else. What is the second problem? History of hypertension and another history of something else. This hypertension recently worsened. And then 3 years of corticosteroid treatment for something, some problem, some disease, or some sickness. What is that sickness? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? What is that problem? So first something. So name of that problem. Name of that medical condition. Medical history is a problem related to hypertension, the first one. Second one, for what? This is what medical condition did he take 3 years of corticosteroid treatment? For what problem did he take? Then you can get an idea. Corticosteroids are given for what? So remember that. So what condition or what disease or what problem or what sickness or what ailment? So what medical condition? Okay. What is that medical condition? So you know now. First you will listen to hypertension, then you will get another point that you have to be ready for. Immediately your hand should go there. Your pen should be ready on the line. And your thumb should be there next to medical history. When it says 3 years, the answer may be before 3 years or after 3 years, but definitely after hypertension. First, he will conclude hypertension because that is point number 1. Then only he will talk about point number 2. So when he switches from hypertension bullet to the next bullet, then immediately you are listening. Till then you are hearing, but now your listening starts. You know that he's switching on. You should be rapt attention. 100% ready. So treatment for something. 3 years treatment for something. So this corticosteroid treatment, 3 years, not important. Treatment, not important. Corticosteroids are used for what? You have medical knowledge. You should be ready for that. This is the helping word. Corticosteroid is the helping word. Corticosteroids for dash. Dash for hypertension. That is not important, so he did not give. Because he is managing well, maybe, with some medication, so no problem. So there lies something important, that's why he has given a point. So you have to find out that and be ready that. Next one, general symptoms. Gradual weight gain, especially in stomach area. So gradually he is gaining weight. Not sudden, gradually is gaining weight. And then next, stomach area, weight. So this is related to weight. This is related to weight. So here, how do you know that they are changing points? He is switching from stomach to face, to shoulders. This is called switches, gears. Gear 1, stomach. Gear 2, face. Gear 3, shoulders. Stomach, face, shoulders. Stomach, face, shoulder. Stomach, face, shoulders. So he is switching from here to here to here. So try to see how, like a frog, he is jumping. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So don't raise all the leg, both the legs. So raise one leg when the other leg is strong hold. Then when the second leg falls onto the ground, then you raise. Same time. The steps on the ground, the other raises. Same time, because already balanced. No worry. So like that. So stomach. So first you should know that he's talking about stomach. And then immediately he changes the topic. And automatically it is going to face. Be ready. Embarrassing. What is that which embarrasses you? Maybe pimples, maybe blisters, maybe protruding, hanging things, or some pores, or some burns, or boils, or warts, or anything like that. On the face. There are some things on the face. So a noun. Noun is very important. Something on the face. Corticosteroids for something. Again, noun. So you are going to get a noun here. This is going to be a noun. Name of some disease. A name. And in the same way here, dash on face. Something on the face. Something on the face. Here also you are getting something on face. It may be one, it may be singular, or it may be plural. Something or somethings. Boils, scar, burn or burns. Scar or scars. Wart or warts. Blister or blisters. Wound or wounds. It may be singular or it may be plural. Okay. Embarrassing. He doesn't want to show his face to others. That's what is embarrassing. He doesn't want others to see. That is what embarrassing. He wants to hide those. So, embarrassment. Cause of embarrassment. Something is a cause of embarrassment. Something on the face, it's embarrassing. So, it's noun. That's a name. So treatment for something. Treatment for something. So that is what you have to know. So something is embarrassing. Fine. Visible dash. Visible is an adjective. Visible dash between the shoulders. Visible. Visible means you can see it. Between the shoulders. Between the shoulders. Between the shoulders. Visible something. Between the shoulders. Something. Name. Visible scar. Okay. Visible wound. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Or it may be singular or plural. Scars. Okay. Burns. Wounds. Anything it may be. So again, noun. So something or somethings. So noun is very, very important. Noun is very, very important. Remember that. 1, 2, 3 nouns. Nouns, very, very important. 50% of the answers will be names. 50% of the answers will be names. Next. Right. Then afterwards, the switching off. So stomach, face, shoulders, and then he goes to ankles. Ankles. He's going to ankles. Ankle. Stomach, face, shoulders, then ankles. Then excessive and constant dash. Excessive and constant something. Excessive is an adjective. Constant is also another adjective. So excessive something, constant and something. Excessive and constant something. Excessive and constant, maybe sneezing, maybe coughing, maybe something, some problem. Okay. So these are symptoms. So maybe singular or plural. Then again, excessive and constant something. Yes. So noun again, fourth one again noun. Then periods are. Periods are. If periods are, it's an adjective. Periods are proper, improper. Proper, positive will not be there, negative will be there. So this is all about a case. Case means problems, problem means difficulties. So all will be negative. Periods are mostly negative. Okay. So periods are maybe improper or irregular. So some adjective. So noun, and the second one has come here, that is an adjective. So quality. Adjective. How are the excessive? What are excessive? What are constant? What? So this is quality. So quality of periods. Excessive. Okay, periods here also. Adjective. Okay, periods. Quality of periods or manner of periods. Okay, manner, irregular manner. Okay, style. Okay, periods long, periods or short, periods or irregular, periods or improper. Okay, then next one. Extreme tiredness. So from here, nouns change to adjectives. So this is tiredness. Okay, tiredness. Finished. Now dermatological symptoms. Dermatological symptoms. Tendency to dash. Tendency to. So from adjective, it is shifting to verbs. Tendency to irritate. Tendency to itch. Tendency to break, tendency to trouble, tendency to worry. So to something, to is an infinitive here, to infinitive, tendency to trouble, tendency to cause heat, tendency to break, so tendency to irritate. So to do something, to do, so verb. So verbs are coming now, see here, to, tendency to do something. Okay, to infinitive. So here it is transforming into verbs. Here verb, to do. Tendency to do what? Is doing something. Tendency to scratch. Tendency to irritate, tendency to trouble. Okay, for example, you feel like scratching your hand, tendency to scratch because too much itching, so you feel like scratching. Okay, tendency to scream, tendency to panic, tendency to worry, tendency to become upset. So some action is relieved here. The next one, wounds slow to heal. To heal, again you can see the verb. Dash on thighs. On thighs, dash on thighs. Okay. So wounds, dash on thighs. Slow to heal, dash on thighs. So try to understand here. It may be a noun, dash on thighs, or it may be an adjective, hard on thighs, or something like that. This is a little mixture. Okay, fine. So now here, this is the action part, and here he is talking about the wounds. Here he is talking about the wounds. And again, face. Again, he is moving to face. And here he is moving to neck. Face appears red in color, dash area on neck. Face appears red in color, dash area on neck. Area, which region, which place, location, site, So upper area of neck, a lower area of neck, a central area, front, back, side. Okay, which area, something like that. Then next, recent development of something. Again, he's moving to nouns. Again, he's moving to nouns. Dash area. This is an adjective. Dash area on neck. Adjective. Adjective. Okay. Which area? Adjective. Which area? Not how. Which area? Which one? Right. So focus on the points. Dash area. The word comes before area. So dash area on neck. So which area on neck? Okay. Next one, recent development of something, development of something, development of problem, development of sickness, development of illness, development of a difficulty, recent development of what? Of something. Again, he's switching on to noun. So something. So this is how you are going to identify. Yes. Next. So that's it. Next, let's move on. So psychological symptoms. Psychological symptoms. Mildly depressed. Depressed. First one is depression, mildly depressed because of these things. Then scared. Suddenly he saw something new. Suddenly he saw something new and he got scared of that experience. Some experience he faced all of a sudden. It was not there earlier. Suddenly something new popped out in his life. Okay. And he had an experience of something. Experience of something. And that was new experience. And so he was scared. He had something that was an experience, that was a new experience. So he was scared. Scared. This new experience scared him. What is that experience? Experience related to something. Experience of something. So experience related to something. So again, noun. Something is a noun. Experience of something. So this is name again. Okay. Name again. Okay. So it's a noun. Yes. Study 3 tests like this and you'll know the difference. Okay, because you don't know how to do it fast in 15 seconds. So take your time and try to do for 3 tests like this leisurely, and you will understand what is, and afterwards you'll get pick up speed. Okay, you'll pick up speed. First test will be only gear 1, second test will be gear 2, third test will be gear 3, and last you'll be awesome. Fine. Feels constantly. Feels constantly. Feels constantly dash. Feels how? Feels worried. Constantly worried. Feels constantly irritated. Feels constantly upset. Okay. Feels upset. Feels tensed. Feels worried. Feels distressed. Feels anxious. So some adjective, feeling of some quality. Okay. So feels constantly agitated, feels constantly confused, feels constantly puzzled, feels constantly devastated. So how does he feel? So negative feeling. That's why it is written here. If it is positive, why he will write? So negative words, you have to keep them in your memory. So if you think like this, how does he feel? How does he feel? How? How? How does he feel? It's an adjective again. How does he feel? How does he feel? So how does he feel? Constantly agitated, constantly upset, constantly helpless, or something like that. Take the adjective there. Then intermittent cognitive difficulties. Okay. This is the feels, the word. Then next, further blood tests. Dash test, possibly. What test? What test? Name of the test. What test, possibly. So, what test? Again, now. So, you can notice that most of the situations you got nouns. Name of the test. Name of the test. What test? Dash test, possibly. So these are recommended tests, possibly a dash test. Possibly he's recommending this test is possible. You do that. Okay. So further blood test and some other test. That is blood test. You can see blood test, name of the test. Test, blood test. So here is blood test. Like that, here also some other test will come before. A dash test was. So this is how you are going to find out. If you find out like this, it will be very, very easy. And they'll come in an order. They will come in an order. Right. Now, so have you got some ideas? Okay. Have you got some ideas? Just you can say 1, 2, 3 or whatever it is. Have you got some ideas? If you got the ideas, you say yes. If you did not get, so no. Just you can type there a yes or a no. So now what you can do is write one point which you have learned now. One point, whatever you have learned, write one point you have learned. So everyone can share so that these points can be standard. Because we are moving into the second part and I will involve you in the discussion. So you will give ideas for me now. Make some points what you have learned. because these are the three things. Okay. One is the king. Second one is the minister, chief minister. And the third one is, we can say, the minister for warfare. So these are the three royal, people involved in these things. These are very, very important. If you can locate these things, it will be easy for you. Yes. Yes. Any more things if you can recall? I'm giving you 30 seconds more. You can note down because I'm going to place the audio now. I'm going to PLACE, place the audio. I'm going to play the audio. We are going to write the answers. And what you have to do is take your notebook and write 1 to 12. Write 1 to 12 in your notebook because you are going to write the answers in your notebooks. Okay. You're going to write the answers in the notebook. You are special people. That's why you are here. Those people want to enjoy sleep. They'll enjoy. Those people who want to enjoy work, let them enjoy. Those people who want to enjoy travel and celebrations, let them enjoy. We are here enjoying our studies. I'm enjoying my students. I'm enjoying my lecture. I'm enjoying my teaching because I love that. If you love something, that will come to you. That will be yours. If you love something, you'll give time for that. If you love something, you'll be after that. If you love something, you'll chase, you'll run, you will pant for that. You will be thirsty for that. Until you quench your thirst, you will not, waver. Yes. So, fine. Good. We have got some points. Now we are going to see step by step. Step by step. So first one, we are going to see patient and medical history. Patient and medical history. So what, now, something. So first one will be concentrating on first one. Don't write any answer in the chat box until I tell you. It's an order. Until I tell you, don't write anything in the chat box. Write in your notebook. Write in your notebook. A disciplined soldier will win the war. An indisciplined soldier loses his life. A disciplined soldier knows the precautions, the striking time, and the hiding time. A disciplined soldier knows. He lives every second of it. Every second in the war, he's totally alert. Are you a warrior? Be alert. Be alert. And follow the commander's voice. Because the commander has gone all through those stages. And he's become the leader to guide you. So follow the commander's words. Because he bothers your safety more than winning the war. If you are safe, you will definitely win the war. If you are lost, war will be lost. In your safety lies the secret of war. So every second, you have to shield yourself. Be careful. So now we are bothered only about first question, step by step. So 76 book test 2.
Occupational English Test. Practice Test 2. Listening Test. This test has 3 parts. In each part, you'll hear a number of different extracts. At the start of each extract, you'll hear this sound. You'll have time to read the questions before you hear each extract, and you'll hear each extract once only. Complete your answers as you listen. At the end of the test, you'll have 2 minutes to check your answers. Part A. In this part of the test, you'll hear 2 different extracts. In each extract, a health professional is talking to a patient. For questions 1 to 24, complete the notes with information you hear. Now look at the notes for extract 1. Extract 1, questions 1 to 12. You hear a consultant endocrinologist talking to a patient called Sarah Croft. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Good morning, Mrs. Croft. I see your GP has referred you to me.
Yes.
OK. Well, I've got some notes here with his referral letter, but it'd be helpful if you could tell me in your own words the sort of problems you've been experiencing.
OK, well, I've had high blood pressure for several years, but these last few months that's tending to get worse. I've been on corticosteroids too these last 3 years or so, and that's a result of the fact that I've suffered from asthma since my teens.
I see. But
You write the answer in your notebook. Number 1, write the answer in your notebook. Follow my directions. We are learning step by step. I'm taking a lot of precautions to follow step by step. So now what you have to do is, now question 1. Don't submit the answer. Now what you have to do is, you have to write the answer. Okay? You have to write the answer and keep it ready. I'll count 7 and then you will push the button. Write and keep it ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Yes, I will tell you how many people have written the wrong answer. Yes. Be careful. These mistakes which I am going to tell you, don't do again. The name of the game is punctuation. Write down. Write down in your notebook at one side. Punctuation. Number 1. The name of the game is punctuation. This is grammar related topic. Don't you know that you are not supposed to write a capital letter in the middle of the sentence? Don't you know that you are not supposed to write a capital letter in the middle of the sentence? Don't you know? You know, but you don't bother. I got the answer. I write it, finished. Many people are crying because of these things. This is English language test, not a medical test, remember. When you are at school, in science, they will accept everything, but in English, they will not accept. They will not accept. It is a mistake. I'm going to show you how many students have got that one. No problem. No problem. Annie Reno. Yes. ASTHMA. So Manikanta, A capital letter is wrong. Deepika, A capital letter and spelling. You have 2 problems. Okay. You have 2 problems. One is the capital letter and second one, the spelling. Okay, spelling is okay, but punctuation is wrong. If you write ASTHAMA, maybe you will get a right mark because spellings are accepted if the other person can understand, but you will lose the mark because of your capital letter. But learn the spelling, so simple word. It's okay. Next one. Ajish, you lost because of capital letter. Ankita lost. Suparna, yes, second time Ankita has written correct. Suparna, Jinu lost. So, because of capital letter. Because you see here in the beginning, hypertension itself is small letter. Then how can you write asthma capital letter? That too in the middle of the sentence. In the beginning only no capital. Can't you see the example given there? Bullet points don't have capital letters. Remember that. Bullet points, you don't give capital letters to bullet points. So don't. See the example before question number 1. Hypertension is small letter. In the beginning only small letter, then how can you write capital letter in the middle? Whether the answer is right or wrong, that is different thing. I'm teaching you some rules. Number 1, punctuation. Punctuation grammar. Write down next to that punctuation, you write grammar. Number 1. Next, number 2, vocabulary problem, that is spelling. How can you not know the spelling for this word? You have to learn. If you don't know, learn. Learn. Why do you want to get mercy marks, grace marks? Okay marks. Take it by your power. Take it by your power. Don't want grace marks. So learn the spellings. The secret is learn the grammar and learn vocabulary. Fine. So we are moving to the second question. Gradual weight gain, especially in stomach area. Dash on face, embarrassing. Visible, dash between the shoulders. So let us take the second question first, and then we'll take the third question next.
I understand you've developed several other problems recently.
Oh, yeah, as you can see, my stomach is huge. I've put on a lot of weight and it seems to be concentrated there. And, oh dear, I don't know what's happened to my face. All this hair which has appeared, it's so embarrassing. And something else which I...
Yes. So now write in your notebook the answer. Write in your notebook the answer. Write in your notebook the answer. Write in your notebook the answer and don't write. Don't submit the answer. You can write but don't submit. I count from 7 to 1 and then I'll say submit. Then you have to submit. Please listen to me. Okay, because everyone wants to know. Don't push your answer fast. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Yeah. So now let us see here. Yes. Now let us see one thing. Dash on face. Dash on face, embarrassing. Dash on face, embarrassing. So, dash on face, embarrassing. So, one word or a phrase is sufficient. Okay. Fine. So, concentrate on that particular word or a phrase. Right. Yeah. Now, let us see. So, let us start. Anila, Dish, Deepika, Smita, Binsi. So, H should not be capital letter, Binsi. H should be small letter because you see here also, everywhere you can see. Okay. Small letters in the beginning of the bullet point. Visible, small letter. So everywhere you can see the bullet points before and after. So you are not supposed to put a capital letter. Okay. Hair appeared on face, embarrassing, or hair on face, embarrassing. Right. Hair appeared. What do you mean by appeared? All of a sudden? Earlier it was not there. All of a sudden, hair growth, all of a sudden. Think about that one, logical reasoning. Hair is gradual, you know. Suddenly it won't appear. Okay. Right? Suddenly, no way. It takes a long time. Okay. For hair to grow on the face, it appears, it just appears one day, but it grows. It takes time. So appears, I don't think is suitable. Appears and disappears. It's you know, sudden change is appearing. Okay. Overnight it did not appear. So you cannot use the word appear. That's the point. The next one. Ankita, Ajish, capital letter again, Ajish. Not supposed to put capital letter. Writing the answer is not that important. Writing the right answer in a right manner is more important than writing the answer just like that. Presentability, the way how you are presenting. For example, you are giving food to your husband or to your wife or your children. You don't throw anything into the plate or disheveled manner. You arrange presentation. One side rice, one side curries, one side something else, pickles. Okay, everything will be arranged. So presentation is very important. How you are present, where it is, there it should be. Are you presenting in the right manner? That is why students get excellent results. Okay. Learn English before going for the exam. Manikanta, Jinu, Suparna, Candy, hair appearance or hair growth. Okay, hair growth on face. Appearance doesn't suit, and you cannot give multiple answers. So hair which appears doesn't suit. So grammar, even if it is wrongly told, you have to put in the proper manner. So ayat, hair, capital letter, not acceptable. Okay, Ajish, hair. Okay, fine. Next. We are moving to the third question. Visible dash between the shoulders.
Didn't notice at first, but which other people have pointed out to me. Here, see, in between my shoulders is this, well, I can only describe it as a hump. That really bothers me too.
Yes, I can see.
And look at my ankles. You know, they're swollen too. Something else which is...
So, visible dash between the shoulders. Write in your notebook first. Write in your notebook first. Don't write the answer here, please. Don't write the answer. Don't submit the answer until I tell you. I'll count down from 7. Write in your notebook first, then you'll write here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. All right. So the question is, if it is a noun, it is a singular or plural. Write down in your notebook somewhere on the right hand side or left hand side. Singular or plural. If it is a noun, is it a singular or plural? Hump or humps? That sound is plural. Hump, lips closed, mouth zipped. Humps or hum. So try to understand the sound difference. Be very careful. Is it hump or humps? Fine. So next one is, so swollen ankles. Now we are moving to the fourth question.
Really bad is that I'm also sweating so much, even in cold weather. No amount of antiperspirant seems to help.
Yeah, that must be difficult. And any aches or pains?
Yes, you can write in your notebook once again the fourth question. Okay, I'll just play back for you once again.
Well, first, but which other people have pointed out to me, here, see, in between my shoulders, is this, well, I can only describe it as a hump. That really bothers me too.
Yes, I can see.
And look at my ankles, they're swollen too. Something else which has got really bad is that I'm also sweating so much, even in cold weather. No amount of antiperspirant seems to help.
Yeah, that must be.
Yes, fourth answer. Type and keep ready. Don't submit. So don't submit until I tell you. I'll count down from 7 to 1 and then submit. Then all of you should submit at a time. Learn the art of group learning. This is not a personal session to do whatever you like, whatever manner you like. This is a group session. We are learning together. Let us not disturb others and let us not influence others. Right. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Yes. Now, there are two forms. One is a gerund form and one is a noun form. Gerund form is the ing form of the noun. For example, smoke, smoking, drink, drinking, dance, dancing. So the present participle is called the gerund. So the action of something, the name of that action is a gerund. Somebody smokes, that means smoking is his habit. Somebody drinks, so drinking is his habit. Dance, somebody dances. Dancing is her passion, dancing. So is it a dance or dancing? Is it sweat or sweating? Excessive and constant. Sweat. Constantly happening. Try to understand constantly happening. Happening. Action in progress, continual. So, is it sweat? It's once, or in general, or it's a regularity. Constant. Excessive is okay, but constant means constantly, means again and again, time and again, repeatedly happening. Constant. Okay. Constantly flowing, constantly sitting, constantly sleeping, constant means long time. Okay. So try to understand a constant word. Okay. Fine. So word forms, write down word forms. What word form should I use? Is it ing form or without ing form? That's important. So word forms, write down.
Difficult. And any aches or pains?
Well, my back tends to ache a bit, but I take ibuprofen, which helps.
Good.
My periods used to be painful in the past, but to be honest, they're so infrequent now that the pain really isn't a problem anymore. I often feel tired, though. In fact, like really tired.
And what about your skin?
Oh, yeah. It seems so much, even in cold weather. So much, even in cold weather. And look at my ankles, they're...
Yes, periods or dash. Periods or dash. So question number 5. Question number 5. Okay. Get ready, write in your notebook first. Question number 5. Question number 5. Write in your notebook first, then type and keep ready and push the button only when I say submit. Until then, don't. Please don't. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. So now I'm going to teach you another topic, another point which may be right or wrong. Okay, right. Right. So I'm going to teach two people have done mistakes. So both the mistakes I will tell you, I'm going to discuss. So let me check. Let me check now. Jinu Joseph, you have given a new concept. So write down all of you. One word or two words. Is the word one word or two different words? Write down. These are the mistakes everyone does. These are commonplace mistakes, not just a Jinu's. It is everyone's mistake. Here you may have written correctly. Another place you may be doing. So the concept is one word. Is the word one word or two words? Compound noun, compound word or separate words. Infrequent is one word or infrequent? Two words. Is it one word or two words? Infrequent. Frequent, infrequent. Like qualify, disqualify. Is disqualify one word or two words? Frequent, infrequent. Infrequent, one word or two words? Infrequent means not frequent. Friendly, unfriendly. So unfriendly is one word or two words. Try to understand the concept. You know the right answer, but you are presenting wrongly. Because you don't know the concept of one or two words, whether they are infrequent. Is it one word or two words? Learn the techniques of language learning. Don't go like blind man. Don't go like a blind person. Apply logic. Apply logic. No hard feelings. I'm not talking about any person. I'm talking about my student. Whether you are regular or not regular, I'm happy that you are on my platform. You are my student now at this juncture. You're learning from me. So you are my student. You're not a Jinu, you're not a Binu, you're not Manu. You are my student, and my student is very precious for me. My student. So there are no hard feelings, no personalization. You are just my student. I am just shaping you. Don't feel bad. Don't take it anything personal. Anyone, because we are learning. Next, Anila, Manikanta, Ala, Binsi, Dr. Rafi, Candy. Candy has given another point. Relevant or irrelevant? Write down. Relevant or irrelevant? What do you mean by relevance? Relevance means necessary or not, needed or not. Needed or not. There are some phrases. Write down one side of the notes. Too. Number one. Too. The periods are too frequent to manage. Too. They are together. TOO2, TO2. These are related. So if TOO2 comes, you will use TO2. The suitcase is too heavy to carry. The suitcase is too heavy to lift. The suitcase is too strong to break. Too makes a simple sentence. Write in brackets, simple sentence. You are making a simple sentence. The suitcase is very strong. It cannot break. The suitcase is too strong to break or to be broken. Two. Must. They go together. Hand in gloves. Two. The concept of two. And the second concept is so that. He is so weak that he cannot walk. So goes with that. They go hand in gloves. So that. He is so poor that he cannot pay the fees. The suitcase is so strong that it cannot be broken. Same thing. Instead of too, we are using so that. That's it. So is used with that clause. Complex sentence. Write down in brackets. Complex sentence. If you did not learn it now. Here is the time. Now is the time to learn. Now is the time to learn. Two goes with two. Two. She is too slow to win the race. She is too clever to fail in the exam. That means she will not fail. She is too clever to fail in the exam. That means she is clever, extremely clever, and she will not fail in the exam. That is the meaning. She is so clever that she will not fail in the exam. So and that go together. So, where is that here? For you to write so. Candy. I'm sorry. Next one. Smita. Ankita. Deepika. Why did you put a capital letter, Deepika, in the middle of the sentence? You cannot put a capital letter in the middle of the sentence. Never put a capital letter. Unless and until it is warranted. Means relevant, necessary. Need is the name of the game here. Need. As required, you have to. That is what is language. Ajish. Amal. Dish. Okay, fine. Right. Extreme tiredness. Next one is, remember, dermatological symptoms. Dermatological symptoms. Okay. Remember that. He's talking about dermatological symptoms. Dash on thighs. Okay. Forget about that. Tendency to. Okay, fine. The first bullet point, tendency to. Okay.
Swollen too. Something else which has got really bad is that I'm also sweating so much, even in cold weather. No amount of antiperspirant seems to help.
Yeah, that must be difficult. And any aches or pains?
Well, my back tends to ache a bit, but I take ibuprofen, which helps.
Good.
My periods used to be painful in the past, but to be honest, they're so infrequent now that the pain really isn't a problem anymore. I often feel tired, though. In fact, like really tired.
And what about your skin?
Oh, yeah. It seems to bruise at the slightest thing. And I've noticed that if I get a cut or a scratch or something,
So, now, tendency to dash. Tendency to dash. That's the word. You got it. So now what you have to do is write in your notebook. Write in your notebook and type and keep it ready. And only when I ask you to post, you please post. Only when I tell you to submit. Question 6. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Now I'm going to teach you something else. Right. Now, remember some more rules. I'm going to teach you. You will know it, definitely. It's not that you do not know. I'm going to teach you some more rules now. Now let us see. Manikanta, Jinu, Binsi, Ankita, Uppula, Candy, Disha. Disha, you have two problems. One is you misplaced the vowels. You misplaced the vowels in your hurry or speed. In your hurry or speed. Speed kills. Speed thrills but kills. When you're listening, it's okay. But when you're writing, be careful. You know the spelling. You definitely know the spelling. I'm a teacher and I know whether you know it or not. You know the spelling. But what you did is you juxtaposed the letters. The second letter which should come in the third position, okay, and the third letter should come in the second position. That is what it is. Okay. So that is what it is. You put the third letter in the second place and second letter in the third place and you are lost. Number one mistake. Number two, mistake number two is you have added an S there unlike others. Now I was telling you to is an infinitive which brings the verb to play, to sing, to dance, to jump. That's it. And verb will not have plural form. Verb will not have plural form. Noun will have a plural form. Tendency to, she has bruises, but not tendency to bruises. To followed by a verb. To followed by a verb. To infinitive. Write down. To infinitive. Write down in your notes. To infinitive means infinitive is V1. Infinitive means V1. V1 means the verb in its original format. You cannot add anything to it. Anything will not come. The first form of the verb V1. To dance, no dances, no danced, no dancing, no dancer, nothing no else. To dance. 2 plus V1 is called to infinitive. Write down the rule. Write down the rule. 2 plus infinitive. 2 plus infinitive. 2 plus infinitive. Two plus infinitive is V1. To sing, to dance, to jump, to fly. I want to fly. I want to run. I want to teach. I want to learn. I want to sleep. I want to dream. No change under any circumstances. To infinitive. The logic of to infinitive. Did you learn it now? Deepika, Anila Sarath. Anila Sarath. Scratch. Tendency to scratch. Okay, tendency to scratch. He's not talking about the person, he's talking about the skin. Skin doesn't scratch itself. The person scratches. I'm revealing the secret. Skin doesn't scratch itself. You scratch the skin. You scratch the skin. So try to understand. I feel like scratching, but skin has a tendency to. I have a tendency to know dermatological symptoms. Skin has a tendency to. Skin, what is its? I tend to scratch, but skin tends to. That's it. Right. So, concept again. Smita, Ajish, Amal Maria. Amal Maria, to doesn't take plural. To bruise. Bruise is a verb and S will not come because it's not a noun to take the plural form. V1. Bruise, bruised, bruising. Bruise, 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 bruised, bruised, bruising. Or bruises. Second form. Third form. Okay. Without to, bruises may come. It bruises. But to bruise. To will not have any other form. It will not take any letter under any circumstance. Fine. Now we are going to talk about wounds. Slow to heal. On thighs. What I'll do is, okay, I have put it inside so that you can see the complete picture. Okay, I have messed up with the original. Okay, fine. You can see here. Yes. Yeah, I have brought in so that the complete picture is seen there. So everything is there. I have brought in. Wounds are slow to heal on thighs. On thighs. Okay. Wounds slow to heal, dash on thighs. Wounds slow to heal, dash on thighs. Slow to heal, dash on thighs. Okay.
Takes so much, even in they're so infrequent now that The pain really isn't a problem anymore. I often feel tired though. In fact, like really tired.
And what about your skin?
Oh yeah, it seems to bruise at the slightest thing. And I've noticed that if I get a cut or a scratch or something, it takes ages to heal. And something else I've spotted on my thighs, see here is these stretch marks.
Ah, yes.
They're quite noticeable because they're a real purple colour. My face has changed too. I used to have quite pale skin.
Yes. Write your answer in your notebook. Okay. Question 7. Question number 7. Yes. So write in your notebook and then write and keep your answer ready. When I tell you to submit, then you shoot your answer. Until then, please wait so that everyone will type and keep it ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Yes. So you can notice, fine. So Candy, stretch marks, Ankita, Manikanta. So what is the spelling of stretch? Is it cha with a T or without a T? S-T-R-E-T-C-H or S-T-R-E-C-H? So that you have to spelling. Spelling is the concept here, spelling. Did you spell the word correctly? Is important. Okay. Spelling is important. So, and not for everything it will be given. Only for some difficult names and medications which you don't know and the words are very totally, okay, a medical terminology, and if you don't know the spelling but still you understand the meaning, then it's okay. But normal words, they will not give you, spelling is okay. Sorry. If we don't know the spellings, we are going to lose. Spelling will be considered only under special conditions. For example, schizophrenia. You don't know the spelling, but still you write it properly. Okay? You write it properly, then it is given. But otherwise, no. Okay? So next. Singular plural is another concept. Right, fine. That's good. So most of you are getting things corrected. Now we are going to the next one. So I'm putting the O in proper place again. Yes, it has gone to its original place. Okay, fine. Next we will move to the 8th question. 8th question. So get ready for the 8th question.
This thing. And I've noticed that if I get a cut or a scratch or something, it takes ages to heal. And something else I've spotted on my thighs, see here is these stretch marks.
Ah, yes.
They're quite noticeable because they're a real purple colour. My face has changed too. I used to have quite pale skin, but as you can see, it's quite red now. And it looks, well, puffy. I mean, it never used to look like that.
OK, so there's been quite a change.
Oh, definitely. And if you look here on my neck, the skin's gone dark. Really.
Oof. 1 second, sorry.
Really, and something else I've spotted on my thighs. See, here is these stretch marks.
Ah, yes.
They're quite noticeable because they're a real purple colour. My face has changed too. I used to have quite pale skin, but as you can see, it's quite red now. And it looks, well, puffy. I mean, it never used to look like that.
OK, so there's been quite a change.
Oh, definitely. And if you look here on my neck, the skin's gone dark. Really odd. I don't know what's happening. And though I never really had it before, I've now got acne into the bargain.
It must all be distressing. I can appreciate that this is having an effect on you. Have you noticed your general mood changing at all?
Well, it's enough.
Okay. Now we are moving to the question number 8. Question number 8. Question number 8. Yes, dash area on neck. Dash area on neck. So 7, write in your notebook and then type and keep ready. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and submit. Candy, Binsi, Ankita, Manikanta, Opula, puffy area on neck. Okay, Amel, dark. Gino, black, back. Okay. Fine. Next, we are moving on to the 9th point. Recent development of. Recent means lately.
Get anyone down, really. And yes, I do feel a bit depressed. But the frightening thing is that I've started getting mood swings. I've never had them before. I mean, one minute I'm laughing and then a real purple colour. My face has changed too. I used to have quite pale skin, but as you can see, it's quite red now. And it looks, well, puffy. I mean, it never used to look like that.
OK, so there's been quite a change.
Oh, definitely. And if you look here on my neck, the skin's gone dark. Really odd. I don't know what's happening. And though I never really had it before, I've now got acne into the bargain.
It must all be distressing. I can appreciate that this is having an effect on you.
Recent, the word is now. Recent, the word is now. The shift of the words, shift of the topic. Now. Okay, right? So now you can write it in your notebook. Amal, I did not ask you to type. Please don't type until I ask you. Please, please, and please. Okay, question number 9. Question 9. Fine. Question number 9. Only after I tell you, you have to submit. Write in your notebook first. Write in your notebook first and then type and keep it ready. Yes. So, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and submit. Okay, the old students, those who are from the beginning will not do mistakes, but the new students will be doing mistakes. Mistakes. When somebody points out that something is wrong, that means it's a mistake, and we are not supposed to do that one because rules. Yes, fine. Right. So, the synonym of recent is now. Now, the word now. Okay. Ankita, Manikanta, Srilata, Candy. Srilata from, okay, South India. Right. Candy. Okay. Zina. Zina. So you have come in between, I think. That's the reason why you have made a mistake. So capital letter, you're not supposed to write in the middle of the sentence. That is a rule, and a rule, which you have broken. So you will not get the mark because of that. Is that very serious? Yes, of course. You cannot make a soldier a king and a king a soldier. That means a capital letter you cannot make small letter, and a small letter cannot be made capital. Capital letter means it's a king, it's a special thing, it's a specific thing, not general thing, special thing. So that's why you use a capital letter. Unless and until something is special, you cannot make him king. So here, you're not supposed to use. All right, I have repeated. So next time, don't do the same mistake. Jinu, Disha, Anila, Smita, Binsi, and Amal. Okay, oh my God. Okay. All right. So, don't write. Okay, write, but do not submit until I tell you. Please let the others also type. Okay, let the others also type. Please wait for my call. Please wait for my call, all of you. Thank you. So the next one is psychological symptoms, so feelings related to brain, psychological symptoms, okay, depression, scared, feeling, all these are related to psychology, mental status, mind related things. So concentrate on that. Nothing is thereafter. Okay. So psychological symptoms. So mildly depressed, scared by new experience of something. Okay. Right.
Have you noticed your general mood changing at all?
Well, it's enough to get anyone down, really. And yes, I do feel a bit depressed. But the frightening thing is that I've started getting mood swings. I've never had them before. I mean, one minute I'm laughing and the next I'm crying, and I don't know why. It's quite alarming.
Anything else?
Well, I confess I feel, well, irritable all the time. Everything seems to get on my nerves, and I can't seem to concentrate like I used to. You know, I find it hard sometimes to do stuff in my head, like working out a psalm or remembering names and things. I just hope that you can find out what's wrong with me.
Well, I'm sure we will. Now, I see you've already had some blood tests, but I'll need to do one or two more. You've...
Alarming.
Anything?
This thing, it's quite red now, and it looks, well, puffy. I mean, it never used to look like that.
OK, so there's been quite a change.
Oh, definitely. And if you look here on my neck, the skin's gone dark. Really odd. I don't know what's happening. And though I never really had it before, I've now got acne into the bargain.
It must all be distressing. I can appreciate that this is having an effect on you. Have you noticed your general mood changing at all?
Well, it's enough to get anyone down, really. And yes, I do feel a bit depressed. But the frightening thing is that I've started getting mood swings. I've never had them before. I mean, 1 minute I'm laughing and the next I'm crying, and I don't know.
Yes. Write in your notebook and then type and keep ready and wait for my call to submit. Count from 7 to 1. Question 10. Question number 10. Yes. Type and keep it ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Now you can see only new students will make mistakes. New students only will make mistakes. That is the theory of learning. When you start learning something, you make mistakes. When you learn the things, you will not make mistakes. While you are learning, you will think. Before learning, you don't think. While you are learning, you think. While you learn, you are confident. Those students who are doing this question for the first time, I know who is doing. They will definitely do mistakes because they did not learn this concept. I'll show you now. Candy, Ankita, Disha, iPhone made a mistake because I did not see this iPhone before. This name I did not see. Okay. In the middle of the sentence, how can you use a capital letter? Punctuation mistake. You should know that in the middle of the sentence, you're not supposed to use a capital letter. iPhone. iPhone. I don't know your name. I'll be very happy next time when you come with your name. Because I can call you not as iPhone, but your name. Because I want to know my students by their names. Please and thank you. No hard feelings. You are my student. Manikanta, Srilata, Anila, Jinu, Smita, Amal, Hala. Hala got acne now? Sorry. Okay, fine. Now, we know that. Hala, first time I'm seeing. Okay, fine. That's okay. Now here, all of you have written correctly. New students have written wrong. So when you're in the beginning, you are prone to learn, prone to use your own style. Forget your style. Unlearn what you wrong things you have learned. Learn those things which you did not learn, which is right and you did not learn. No capital letters in the middle of a sentence. Next. So scared by a new experience. New experience. New. Started. The word was started. I started. Started. New means started. Started. Okay. The word you have to catch. Started. Yes. Started to have.
Why? It's quite alarming.
Anything else?
Well, I confess I feel, irritable all the time. Everything seems to get on my nerves, and I can't seem to concentrate like I used to. You know, I find it hard sometimes to do stuff in my head. like working out a sum or remembering names and things. And something else I've spotted on really odd. I don't know what's happening. And though I never really had it before, I've now got acne into the bargain.
It must all be distressing. I can appreciate that this is having an effect on you. Have you noticed your general mood changing at all?
Well, it's enough to get anyone down, really. And yes, I do feel a bit depressed. But the frightening thing is that I've started getting mood swings. I've never had them before. I mean, 1 minute I'm laughing and the next I'm crying, and I don't know why. It's quite alarming.
Anything else?
Well, I confess I feel, irritable all the time. Everything seems to get on my nerves, and I can't seem to concentrate like I used to. You know, I find it hard sometimes to do stuff in my head, like working out a sum or remembering names and things. I just hope that you can find out what's...
Okay. Started getting. That is new experience. Started new, getting some experience. Started getting is the keyword. So now the answer for 11 you are going to write. Okay. Question 11. Please don't write any answer until I tell you, please, and thank you once again. Whatever it is, don't write anything afterwards. You can write and discuss, because it will distract the others. When something you're listening, you're writing, distracts others. Please, let everyone learn at their own pace. Fine. Right. So, everyone, yeah. So question number 11. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. So here again, form of the word. Is it a noun form or a verb form or an adjective form? Feels, I told you, adjective. So irritability is a noun form. Irritability, feeling. Okay. All right, feeling constantly. So, right. Roa, she just started. This is her first question. Okay, even if 25, no, 100 students are there, I can tell, because I'm talking, seeing each and every person, every answer. Roa has written this answer. This is the first answer for her. She just brought it. So I should not be capital letter Roa, because in the middle of a sentence, you cannot use a capital letter. That is the rule of language. You cannot use a capital letter in the middle of a sentence. Srilata, Ankita, Candy, Manikanta, Disha, Anila, Smita, Jinu, Amal, and Amal, with an exception of Disha. Okay, irritability. Irritability, feels constant irritability. So adjective and noun go together. Adjective and noun go together. Adverb and adjective go together. Constantly irritable. Constant irritability. Regular absence. Regularly absent. Regular presence, regularly present, regularly correct, regular correction, Okay. Regularly misbehave, regular misbehavior. Adjective and noun go together. Gradual increase. Gradually increases. So adverb ly, whenever ly is there, the next verb should be an adjective. Okay. Yes. Adjective. So, adjective and noun. Regular attendance. Regularly attended. Okay. Regular attendance. Regularly attended. A verb. Regularly attending. Try to understand the difference. Adverb goes with adjective or verb. And adjective goes with a noun. Constant admiration. Constant admiration. Constantly admire. Constantly admired. He was constantly admired. Admired. Adjective. Adverb and verb, or adverb and adjective. Adverb goes with adjective or verb, but adjective goes with noun. Okay. Regular attention, regularly attentive. Regularly attentive. Absolutely obedient. Absolute obedience to rules and regulations. Absolute obedience. Obedience is noun. Absolute is adjective. Absolute obedience. Absolutely obedient, adjective. Absolutely is adverb. Ly, word, is an adverb. You cannot use a noun with that. Write down. This is called, so, adjective plus noun. Adjective plus noun. Example, absolute obedience. Okay. Or adverb plus adjective. Absolutely obedient. He is absolutely obedient. Means total obedience. Okay. Absolutely faithful. Totally faithful. Completely faithful. Okay. Right. Absolute faithfulness. Absolute faith. Absolute obedience. Total faith. Total obedience. Total. Right. So adjective plus noun, or adverb plus adjective, or adverb plus verb. Remember that. Rules. 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 Play by the rules. Don't play according to your knowledge as you want. No. Play by the rules. Play by the rules. You are safe. Overtake the rules, you face an accident. you encounter an accident and you'll have to pay penalty for that. If not today, tomorrow, because there is a camera. Next. Next one is 12. So we have done with the 11th one, and we are going to do with the 12th one. Yes, 12th one. Further blood tests and dash tests possibly. Further blood tests and dash tests possibly.
Wrong with me?
Well, I'm sure we will. Now, I see you've already had some blood tests, but I'll need to do 1 or 2 more. You've had a urine test to look at your blood sugar, so I probably won't need to repeat that. We may do a saliva test, depending on the bloods.
Okay, I see. And how long will everything take? I mean, before we know what's causing the problems?
Well, I'm afraid it can all take some time, as diagnosis can be quite complicated, and we may need to take...
Yep. Question 12. Question number 12. Write in your notebook and then type and keep it ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Jinu, you have made a mistake, Jinu. Test is already there. Why do you want to write it again? So saliva test. Salivary test. Possibly. Already test is there. And again you are writing test. You are lost. Because you did not notice that the word test is already there. So it is redundant. Redundancy. That means unnecessary. What the rule is, as per requirement, you have to fit in the words. But the word which you fit is already there. So you are duplicating the word. So it goes wrong. So don't write the word which is already there. That is another rule. If it is already there, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right. Candy, Manikanta, Rova, and Anila, Ankita. Why capital letter Ankita? Srilata, Jinu, Disha, Amal, Zina. Fine. Okay. Now let us check your answers. Take your notebook. I did not tell which is right answer. I did not tell which is wrong answer. Now we are going to correct. Okay, before telling that, so we are going to fill up some places in our course. If anybody is interested, you can contact me personally. My name is Peter Simon, especially to the new students. Okay. I'm going to remove some students who are not very serious, and I'm going to fill that place, those places, 3 places. There are some irregular students who are not giving time to learn. So I'm removing those 3 students and I'm giving place. So if anybody is interested to be a serious learner, who wants to learn and who wants to clear the OET in the first attempt with me, because I don't want to fail with you. There may be some students who have done once or twice or thrice, they lost it, but now I am with you. If you're writing, preparing with me, and then going for the exam, it's not you alone. I'm also going to do the test with you. So failure will not only be yours, but also mine. Because together we did not work properly. So if anybody is seriously interested, you can contact me and I'll give you my contact number at the end. Only those who stay till the end, they will get my contact number. So you have to prove that you're going to stay till the end to receive my number. Right. Now the answers. I'll show it to you, show them to you. Yes, get ready for the answers. Okay, get ready for the answers. The first answer. Yes, the first answer. Yes. You took a tick mark in your notebook. A tick mark in your notebook. If ASTHMA in small letter and the same spelling, if you write this spelling mistake, no. If big word and uncommon word you write and that spelling you do not know, but still when you read it, it is very clear. Pneumonia, for example, NEW is new, MO is more, NIYA, pneumonia. Okay, understood. Okay, right. So that should be very clear. At least by pronunciation, it should be clear. But don't take the risk. Not always lucky. Okay. So number 2. Number 2 is hair or hair growth. Both are right. Only hair is also right. Hair growth is also right. But if you have written 2 answers, hair appearing, hair growth, both the wrong answer. Hair or hair growth, that's all. If you have written there 2 options, then you have lost the mark. That means you yourself are not right. So number 3, hump without a capital letter. Take it in your answer paper. Then 4th, sweating or perspiration or diaphoresis. Sweating or perspiration or diaphoresis. 3 words, any word is right. Sweating, perspiration, diaphoresis. The next one is so infrequent. So infrequent now. If you write infrequent, it is correct. So infrequent also is right. Now also is right. Okay. But it is in brackets. Okay. The next one is bruise or easily bruise. No S. No S. Without an S. 6th one. Then the 7th one is stretch marks, 2 words, or striae. Stretch marks or striae. stretch marks, or the other word is striae. Dark or darkened, dark area or darkened area. Anyone is right. Acne or acne vulgaris. Acne. Okay. Vulgaris you don't write also, no problem. That's it. Next one is mood swings. 10th one is mood swings. 11th one is irritable. Where are capital letters? Do you know that if you write capital letters and here no capital letters, if the examiner give you a right mark afterwards in revaluation, even if it is right also, that will be cut off. Do you know that? By mistake, if somebody gives and afterwards you go for revaluation and there is M capital letter and here is M small letter, the other person will super specialist will be there. Super powerful person, more experienced person will come and evaluate. Then your capital letter will go wrong. Even by mistake that person has given mark, that will be cut down. That's how people lose their marks also. Irritable. Saliva. Not salivary. Saliva test. Not salivary test. Salivary glands. But not salivary test. Okay. Yes, saliva test. So that's it. Now, what you are supposed to do is, don't write your marks until I tell you. Total marks out of 12. Don't write by 12. If you have come in the middle, okay, by 12 you write like 0, 0 by 1, 2. If it is out of 6, 0, 0 by 6. Like that. So you have to write. So how many answers you have attempted? Maybe if you come in the middle, then what you have to do. So focus on that area. And I'll count from 7. Just to type and keep it ready. Please don't until I tell you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, submit. Ankita, darling, you got 12 out of 12. Wow, this is how you are getting every time 37, 38, 39 also. Yes, good, awesome. Vignan, Jyoti, 12 out of 12. These are my darling students, my regular students, my lovely students. Wonderful. I want you to come onto the screen. I love seeing your wonderful, happy faces. I love to see your faces. Don't hesitate to come when I ask you, please. Vignana Jyoti from Hyderabad. Awesome, darling, you are for your teacher. Right. Ankita from Hisar, Haryana. Lovely girl. And then Smita Kanta from Sheffield, United Kingdom. These are my students. 3 students got 12 out of 12. Good. Excellent. You make me feel proud. And there is one new student, Amal Maria. Amal Maria. And the third name I don't remember. I'm sorry. Okay, 2 names are enough for me. From Muscat. Somewhere from Middle East. Muscat, I suppose. I don't know which place exactly, but I feel. Okay. Right. Coming to the point, yes, okay. Yeah. Now, before I talk to you, share your experience. Share your experiences in 1 or 2 sentences, how you felt. Yes. And now I'm going to give you my number. There are 3 places to be filled because I'm going to remove 3 students who are not very serious. Okay. They did not keep their promises. So, in those places, I'm taking 3 more students. If you're really serious, then only contact me, because I'll not give admissions if you're not serious. I don't need students. I don't need students. Students need me. Students need me. I'm not proud. I'm down to earth. You ask my students, they will tell me. I love my students. I don't just like, I love my students. They are my children. Okay. I want my children to be very precious. I want diamonds. I don't want stones and pearls. I want diamonds. If you feel that you are a diamond, approach me. Because I normally don't advertise anywhere. I don't advertise anywhere. This is, who is this? Every time you are giving new to us. If I give you old things, you leave me and go somewhere else. I don't want to take the risk of losing you, so I'll give always. Yes, of course. Yeah, this is my number. Okay. Yes. I'm very sad. My tea is broken. Spoiled. Srilata, are you from Hyderabad? Saudi Arabia. Srilata in Saudi Arabia. Okay, from Hyderabad or Telangana or Andhra Pradesh. I got you, but okay. In depth, 2 words. I'm from Hyderabad. Okay, I'm from Ramantapur. Okay, where exactly from Hyderabad? Okay, now coming to my students. Let me. Okay, let's see the video. Show video panel. Let me show video panel. Okay. Now here are my students. Okay. So, yes. Fine. The first one was, yeah, definitely the first one. Yeah. Ankita. Where is Ankita? Here it is. Ankita, can you start your video, please? Yes, this is Ankita. Okay, Ankita. Yes. Okay. Yes. You can unmute.
Hello, sir.
Yes, 1 second. Yeah, Ankita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ankita, you can switch your camera. Turn 90 degrees your camera. Yes, yes. Set it right. And you rotate, auto rotate. Keep it an auto rotate, please. Yes. Auto-rotate. Yes, that is Ankita. Ankita, Simon Sir's little darling child. Am I correct, Ankita?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can share your experience, Ankita.
Okay, sir, I have learned a lot of things from your session, and I would like to prefer all who are going to giving exam for OET because you are excellent, sir.
Okay. Yeah, share your experiences, what you have learned, and why you could get 12 out of 12. Why are you, how many marks are you getting in the test every day?
Yes, sir. For the past 3 to 4 days, I have got 38, 39, and for today's listening, I have got 41 out of 42.
Wow,
That was
wonderful.
really surprising for me.
Glad for you. I did not see your results till now, but I'll see that. Okay, that's really awesome. So if you can get 42 out of 42, you'll make me feel very proud. I'll take a photo with you.
Yes, sir. It's just a little mistake, uh, um, like sample and sample. It's just a mistake which I have made. Otherwise, I have really got 42 out of 42.
Okay, fine. So this is a girl, her name is Ankita Setia from Hisar, Haryana. Okay, she's from North India, and she was referred by Smita Kanta.
No, sir.
Okay,
Prabjit
Smita
Kaur.
is there here. Smita is there here. So I am going to open her video also. Hello, Smita. Smita, can you unmute, please?
Yes, sir.
And can you start your video?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember this little girl whom you have talked to and brought to me?
No, sir.
Turn
No.
your camera. Yes.
Prabjit was referred me, sir. Prabjit Kaur was referred me to you. Yes,
Huh?
sir. She was
Prabjit
referred.
Kaur. Okay. Prabjit Kaur. She went for the exams. Okay, fine. I was thinking that Smita has told you. Okay, fine. Okay, tell me, how did you get my contact and how you...
Sir, actually, Prabjit Kaur was added with me on Telegram, and I have talked to her. Then she has given me your number, and I have connected with you, sir.
Okay. Are you upset and sad because you have learned with me?
No, sir. I'm so happy.
Because I know I have troubled you a lot. I'll tell, don't sleep until you complete this task. And I will also not sleep, I told you.
Now I'm used to it, sir. Every day I have slept like 3:30 and 3:30. Yes.
Because my sessions end almost 2 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the secret of your success, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. And then next we'll switch on to Smita. She got, no, the second in order. Let me see in the order. So next in the order is, next in order is, who is the Ankita? Then who got 12? Vignan Jyoti. Vignan Jyoti. Where is Vignan Jyoti? Vignan Jyoti. Okay. Right. Vignan Jyoti. Okay. She finished her test and she left, I think. Okay. Right. Vignan. Let me check. Yeah, Vignan Jyoti is here. Hello, Vignan. Can you unmute, please? Hello, Vignan. Yes, unmute, please. Okay.
Hello,
Hello, Vignan. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you, sir?
Okay, I'm very happy you got 12. Can you show me your happy face?
Sir,
Sir, you
I'm
cannot?
not comfortable, sir.
Okay, no problem. Okay, fine. You can hide your face. Come on, you share your experience.
Actually, I'm very poor in reading and listening. I don't know how I got 12 out of 12 today. But I was following your what all you were telling and teaching. And
Okay.
that's all, sir. For now, I'm confident with A. I don't know whether I'll be able to do B and C. So I need more confidence.
Okay, fine. No problem. No problem. You have to come out of the shell. Then it will be easy for you. Okay. Come out of the shell. That fear, that scare, that shyness, you have to come out openly. When you come out boldly, you can break the walls. Okay. Boundaries. So that's what it is. Okay, fine. Next one is Smita. Hello, Smita.
Yes, sir.
Can I see you? Okay. Your son is also listening to OET. Huh? Okay, fine, fine. Yeah.
I'm in the video, sir, but my network is poor. I don't know whether you are able to see me
No
or
problem, no problem. We can see you. So you can just come over. Okay. So fine. Where is where is this? I am new to these all these things. Where is this girl? What's the name? I forgot just now. Smita. Yes. Hello, Smita. Share your experience.
yes, sir. I learned so many things today, like how to find the answer with and how we can find the answer by knowing noun, adjective, and verbs. Yes, sir. And where to put s and es.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Okay, share your experience. Why you feel you got a 12 out of 12?
Sir, the effort you give on us, so that's the reason, and the way you teach us, that's the reason I got this mark. But I'm looking forward this mark I will get in the exam, sir, because my exam is on 28th. So yes, sir.
Okay, okay. You are studying along. Your son is also studying with you. Very good, very good. Okay, right. Then there are new students who scored the results. Okay, now, okay. So fine. Who are the new students? Amal Maria, how are you? Amal.
Hello.
Hello, Amal Maria, how are you? Can you unmute, please? Hello? Okay, Amal, not able to unmute. You can unmute. Anila Sarath.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Anila, how are you?
Fine, sir.
So, what is the difference?
From your detailed explanation, I can score this much, but when I am doing individually, I cannot, sir.
So, you have to work hard for that, no? Do individually more, no?
Yes, sir.
Right or
Definitely.
not? The same style you have to apply everywhere and
Yes,
you can
sir.
get the scores. Definitely,
Yes, sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Definitely, I'll
definitely,
try.
definitely, definitely. And then who else? Yeah, Srilata. Hello, Srilata.
Hello, sir. A very good evening to you.
Good evening. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, share your experience, please.
Sir, your explanation was excellent. Really, it has blown my mind. And very
Wonderful.
recently, a week ago, I've just joined one of our OET. But now I feel that I have really taken a wrong decision of joining there. because I couldn't get this explanation, obviously. And I'm so impressed with your talk. And I was doing it on YouTube, but suddenly I thought, let me just switch on to the Zoom. Then I just got into the fifth question. So I just wanted to carry it on. I was doing it online, I mean, offline on YouTube, but I could score only 10 out of 12 because I lost 2 in that.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
It was really an awesome experience that I have really come across. And I'm so glad that at least somehow I got your Zoom link so that I could get in. And thank you so much.
Did you get it from Classical Corrections channel or Telegram channel or from WhatsApp group?
Yes. Yeah, it's from Telegram, because one of my known person have sent me some details. He's from Egypt. Then I thought, let me just, my Telegram was offline. So today itself, I just, again, I added on. Then I just received, I was just trying to check out for any OET listening, reading. Then I just found this on Classical. Then I just entered onto it, WhatsApp also. So that is how I received this Classical learning.
You are very unfortunate to get me.
No, I'm very fortunate to get. I'm so happy. I just wanted to contact you offline also. I would get back to you.
Definitely, definitely. Okay,
Thank
fine.
you so much.
Welcome, welcome. Anybody else who wants to share your experience? Jinu Joseph. Jinu Joseph. Hello, Jinu. Okay, Amal Maria. Then Manikanta.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Manikanta. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How about you?
I'm fine. Yeah, you can share your experience.
Yeah, today I learned several things, sir. What I do is in the answer itself, every time I used to write capital letters, but today onwards I don't do that mistake again. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, welcome. So there are some new students. Machonisa. She is a regular visitor, but I don't know whether she'll respond before she. Yeah, Jinu, you can speak.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Hello, Jinu. I was thinking Jinu is a boy's name. So at least one boy will be there, I was thinking. Okay. So, but, okay, Jinu, is your name Jinu or?
Yeah, yes. My actual name is Jinu Joseph.
Okay, your name itself is Jinu Joseph. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Yeah, tell me, Jinu.
Since my childhood, I am hearing that your name is like a male's name. Presently, I'm working in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. I'm from Kerala. I am one of the Malayali OET aspirant, and as one of your new student told that it's unfortunately I was opened that Telegram. Me also, I have registered my OET exam on 28th of August. I was studying that, and simply I was checking this all Telegram groups, and unfortunately I can go through your Zoom meeting, and I have learned a lot from your this small section, and thank you so much for your very informative sessions, and I don't know what to say. I'm so thankful to God and you also. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. The pleasure is mine. Okay, Macho Nisa. Amal Maria. Next, Saidi. 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 Hello, Saidi. Nia. Okay.
Hello, Sam.
Hello, Machonisa. Monstacia, second name, right? Yeah, you can share your experience.
Hello, Sam. Yes. I'm Mostancia from
Where are you from?
I'm Mostancia from Zimbabwe. Lesson that you're conducting.
Okay, I think you have network problem.
From Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe, okay, okay.
Yes. I normally have
Welcome.
network problems and also, yes, a visitor here. I'm having challenges with the payments.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'm having challenges with the payment. That's why I'm just a regular visitor here.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Otherwise, the
fine.
that's good. And I've
Okay,
learned, especially in writing.
okay.
Yes. I'm just
Yes.
copying what you've just correcting others. I haven't submitted a letter yet.
Okay, you can message me personally. I'll talk to you, okay? Right. The last one, Nia and Saidi.
All right, thank you, say.
Nia and Saidi. Okay. So that's fine. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Saidi. Yeah, I'm sending you the link now in the group. This is the Telegram channel. This is the Telegram channel. And this is the Telegram group. This is the group. This is the group. And then this is my WhatsApp number, which I have shared you earlier. This is my WhatsApp number. And this is my YouTube account. This is my YouTube channel. So you can get in touch there. You can subscribe there and you can get the regular updates if you are interested. The presentation is this going on. Standard strategical solutions. So you can contact me personally if you wish to. Okay, have a nice day.